So whenever we need some advice, and he's the one we talk to. And recently he has been staying in Sri Lanka most of the year, but this year we were so fortunate that he spent his rainy retreat, which was Australia, at the Great Lakes Buddhist Vihara, and therefore we were able to invite him for this ceremony. So I think it shows Bante's presence here shows that we are. It's an auspicious sign, Bante, that this place will be really a place of refuge and place of peace for many people. And so on behalf of the resident monks of the Pittsburgh Buddhist Center and all the members of the congregation, I respectfully welcome most venerable Brahmanagama Mudita Nayaka Mahathira, the chief incumbent of Great Lakes Buddhist Vihara, and many other related network of viharas. And then we have our most favorite Bante sitting next to me. Bante Sankicha is the president of Great Lakes Buddhist Vihara. He is the one who regularly comes to our Katina ceremony. And I think he will be the monk who has attended most number of Katina ceremonies that we have in our Buddhist center. So he made sure he reserved this day for us, and then help us. I remember he has gone through us many ups and downs, many types of ceremonies. When we had our ceremonies in Natrona Heights, he has attended so many of them. And sometimes, weather was not incorporating. I remember we had a really sunny and soggy day in our Katna ceremony. Do you remember? And he actually made that soggy, rainy ceremony a very joyful one because he gave a Dhamma talk focusing on the song "Roll, Roll, Roll a Boat." So thank you, Bante, for your continuous support. We welcome you with great respect. And also together with Bante Sankiche, his beloved mother also came here. There she. And also their beloved devotees. Yeah, she's there. Yeah. So we also welcome Amma and also other Maniki Amma and Chandrapala and Chandratilaka family who drove them all the way from Detroit, Michigan. And then, of course, we have our beloved Bante Pune, three of us, to you. And three of us observe our daily retreat, Sana period in this place. And we want to make a special mention about Bante Purnas because he purposely came to help us in our new place. Yeah. And when we moved to this new place, when we were going to start our rainy retreat, and Bante Purna wanted to help this first rainy retreat in this new place, so he was such a great help, and helped with so many programs in the Buddhist Center, and we did a lot of online programs too. Later I will report to my guru. And also he also helped a lot to build this the pavilion platform too. So of course it doesn't click and welcome, but I just mentioned it. And then of course miles all the way from Sri Lanka, and Bante Buddhadatta sitting in the corner. He's one of my best friends in Sri Lanka, and I may occasionally have taught him too at the University of Peradeniya. But we knew each other for more than 15 years. And since he was a really young, skinny monk, I used to remember him. And so this time, when we are preparing for this Katna ceremony in our new place, I called him because he actually visited us 2 years ago for our Vesak ceremony. So I called him and told him that, we need more monks and, are you free? And are you willing to make another tour to US? And here the borders are open. Anybody can visit as long as you have a negative PCR test. And so he graciously agreed and willing to come to our ceremony. So he's also gracing our ceremony. Welcome, Venerable Bante Buddhadatta. And you made such a positive impact on our devotees even during your last visit too. And thank you very much. And thank you also helping us to bring the Katina robe all the way from Sri Lanka and also many other sweets. Yeah, I think many of you may have enjoyed those sweets in your lunch. Then, of course, Bante Metananda and three of us are the resident monks. So, rainy retreat here. During the rainy retreat, and we did a lot of Dhamma programs, and I was so impressed how Bante Metta coordinate the teachings and spiritual practices together with his construction work. Sometimes he has to work, until 5 o'clock here, and then quickly get ready and shower and go and sit down and do a online meditation. And he was, playing so many roles in this place. Of course, it doesn't need any welcoming, but we really appreciate his presence here. Okay, then we have our most newest resident monk sitting at the corner, Bante Kamala Siri. We have been waiting and waiting for his arrival since many months now. Last year we applied for his visa, and it is a long process. We had to wait with patience, and there were so many obstacles along the way. But Bante Kamalsri was patient enough, and we were also, practicing our patience. And uh, and and then finally he got the approval around July of this year. But again, the U.S. embassy in Sri Lanka was closed due to COVID, and therefore no opportunity for us to schedule an interview. So we had to wait. And for some miracle, just few weeks, few days before the Katina ceremony, he got appointment for the interview. His interview was on 18th, right? Yeah, 18th. 18th, he got an interview. We were, crossing our fingers, and he got the interview on 18th, and he passed the last test. And so he got the visa, but it took 2 days for the embassy to really issue the visa. So it was a miracle that he was able to come to our Katna ceremony just 2 days ago. So Bante, Venerable Karal Liadde Kamalasuri, and he will be helping us with our Buddhist center. Of course, Buddhist center is growing physically. We also need growth in service. So we respectfully welcome Bante Kamalasuri too. So today, this year, our Katna ceremony is sponsored by one of the founders of Pittsburgh Buddhist Center, and that is Chandasri Jayakodi, Tilaka Jayakodi, Tilani Jayakodi, and Nipuna Jayakodi, and all the family. And this is a great opportunity for them also to have to be the sponsor of the first ceremony in this new place. Is a more appropriate honor for him, and so we are so grateful. Although you live in Saginaw, Michigan, but you still consider this Pittsburgh Buddhist Center as your main temple. Of course, we know that you go to Great Lakes Buddhist Vihara. Yeah, but we really want you to be the part of Pittsburgh Buddhist Center. And he's the actually anchor of our community when he was here, right? And bringing together all the people. He promised me when he left from Saginaw, he promised me that he will come back to Pittsburgh after his retirement. So I'm just announcing you, okay? So, so that's how he got, a release from me.
to to leave Pittsburgh. So we are so thankful that he is here today with us and to sponsor this Katina ceremony together with his family. And so we we spent 3 months in this new place. Actually, Bante Purna, Bante Metanand, and myself just moved in this new place on the full moon day of July, exactly the day that rain retreat started. And we three of us went. We brought all the things here, but we did not sleep here. And then we went to West Virginia Bhavana Society and met our most senior monk Bante Gunaratana there. And there was a monastic gathering in that place to conduct the Uposatha Karma, the ecclesiastical rite ritual that you marks the beginning of the rain retreat. So we reported the senior monk about our new place and our observation of the rainy retreat. So with his blessings, we drove from there directly to this place, and three of us started to live in this place from that day onwards. So we had quite a successful three months rain retreat. Mike Handruni, I would like to report to you. And during these 3 months, we had to attend a lot of our renovation works too. But in between those works, three of us had our own personal practice. Bante Punda, Bante Metta, and myself, we started our own sutra studies, sutra discussion. We had our own meditative practices, and Bante Punda also started so many online programs during his stay here. We also had a bi-monthly Dhamma discussion for everyone over Zoom, and we had a family gathering at every weekend here. So every weekend, one family would come, and we had lunch, and then we were able to attend to their spiritual and other needs during those weekends. Bante, did I miss anything? Of course, we had our usual Wednesday meditation program. And also, we also had an online 2 days meditation retreat with Bante Rahula during these 3 months. And then we also had our Dhamma camp, 1 day children's Dhamma camp online. It is not easy, but we did it. And Bante Metta, Bante Punna, and then our other volunteers helped to conduct that program. But Bante, I think the most important program we did during these 3 months over these years, right? Is what is that program?
In the meditation for the kids. No, Bhante, please continue. Actually, that was the most impressive program and very nice program because everybody is thinking about how to transfer the asset that we brought from Sri Lanka to the next generation. Everybody is talking that. Everybody is doing rituals and rites and everything to show them this is how we have this, but it is something not going very well through their minds. That's why we discussed many times. Finally, we found a nice window to enter to their mind, and we have introduced such a great session for the kids with all the nice.
Lot of kids friends all over the
Oh
country.
my goodness. It is unbelievable, Bante. It is unbelievable. Whenever we see that, whenever we go around and they come to us and they really embrace and really enjoy with us. So I think, Bante, it is such a invention for not only for us, for all our Buddhist communities. It is possible. It is possible to give this gift without any hesitation to our next generation, but you have to be very wise to give it because it is something very precious and it is very touching and very careful, very sensitive to give this gift for the kids, not doing ritual. They will hold atapirikaras and everything for a while until they go to the high school. Then bye bye. So at that moment, you have to put the sticky sticks to them. That is what we did, Bante. I really appreciate your great service here. Thank you.
Thank you, Bante. So every Sunday evening is our gathering with our children, our Zoom meditation for children. And so whenever we travel to other places now, because over Zoom we can teach children beyond this area. And we also have one family who came from Maryland over there, Algama family. And those children were also the regular participants of our children's meditation. So one thing you see, they came all the way. And so that was one of the most successful program. And we will continue that. We are so happy that our children are learning meditation in their own way. So to those other programs, Bante, we did. Yeah. Are you happy with that? So since Bante is happy with our, when retreat, now it is the time to offer Vassa Vasika Pirika, right? I think we have to bring them over here, right? The three Pirikaras we prepared for. Oh, it's over there? Yeah. Just keep it. So, in order to appreciate the 3 months long dedication of the resident monks, so it's customary that end of the retreat we will offer three requisites that is that each monk need. So, whatever their requirements could be winter coat, it could be winter shoes, whatever their requirement. So they will inform that, and then the family who is sponsoring the cutting ceremony will prepare these three specific requisites for these 3 months. So that is what they have prepared and they're going to offer. So now they will offer these specific items to each monk who observe the rain retreat. So Okay, thank you very much for these special gifts. Now we will start the traditional ceremony. I will invite Bante Mudita Nayaka Mahathir to start with his talk, blessings, and administer all the necessary items in the ceremony.
Thank you, Bhante Premaratana. Dear friends in Dhamma, today very special day for all the monks. Actually, this year, this is the first Kata ceremony we all are participating. Now, you witnessed some gifts offered to the monks before the Katina Chivara. That means Chandasri Mahatmya and the family invited here resident monks to observe Vasana retreat, what we call Vas Aradhana. It is called invitation for the Vasana retreat. And accepting their invitation, they stayed here giving the service to the community. Bhante Premarathan explained what they did for last 3 months. So, as a paying of one of the ways of appreciation, they offered these items to the monks who observed the precepts here, and what they need, especially asking. Sometimes it may be not a robe, but maybe something they have to use in the coming winter, or what they need. And these items are private gifts, private offerings. That's why before the Katina Chivara Puja, the offering of Katina Chivara, these items were offered. The Katina Chivara, now you may see, this is a special offering of a robe. It has a long history. When Buddha's time, I think you know the history, but I have to mention, some people may know or not the significance of this special puja. When Buddha's time, the monks were mendicants, teaching Dhamma, preaching Dhamma. They wandered here and there, and they didn't stay in one place. When rainy season comes, the other ascetics, when Buddha's times, there were many sects, ascetics, and they had practiced staying in one place, and some meditated, some had their rituals. However, it was raining. They stationed in one place, what they prepared. where they prepared. So Buddhist monks, they didn't have that kind of ritual or that kind of practice. Still they are wandering here and there. The other people started criticizing them. These Buddhist monks, they don't have any ethics or anything about the nature. In the rains, they were going here and there. There are little sprouts emerging and killing the sprouts, the little plants. They are going here and there like the other people, like that. They started criticizing the Buddhist monks. The Buddha, all the time, Buddha concerned all these things, especially when the suggestions and uh, other reasons which come from the society, listening for these criticism and other things, Buddha gave instructions to the monks to stay in one place, observing the special rainy retreat. It is called Sikkhapada, the principle of rainy season, and develop their meditational activities and study the Vinaya discipline codes. So, keeping that Buddha's advice, still monks start their rainy seasonal retreat July full moon day. So the people, the faithful devotees, and they usually approach to the monks and they invite monks to stay in a place and giving their service and developing their own meditation and their own spiritual activities. And they offer what they need, the requisites, the dana, the food and other their need, they fulfill their needs. So Bante Pemaratana, Bante Punna, and Bante Mettananda observed rain seasonal precept, Vassana Sikkhapada in Pali. And today, not today, actually, last full moon day, this month, last full moon day, it was on 20th of October. Their retreat was over. Now from this full moon day to coming full moon day means November full moon day, this month is called the month of robes. Why? The mendicant monks who stationed one place, now they completed their retreat. Now they are about to set off, about to go away on their missions. So before going them, the people wanted to give them some pirikaras. Pirikaras mean requisites. Some maybe mostly robes. At the time, materials were very rare and it is very difficult to find to give the robes to all the monks. Sometimes in one place there may be 10, 15 or more than monks have observed the Vassana retreat. So the people they didn't have enough materials to make robes for all of them. So what Buddha advised them, the people, to prepare one robe and give to all the community of monks. All the community of monks means the monks there may be 10, 15, 20 or more, and to all the monks one robe. So the monks, now you may witness, now you are going to offer the robe to all the monks. Actually, even the nuns also are considered as the owners of this. Now nuns are not available here, but when we offer the robe, we have to touch the nuns also. So after receiving a robe, monks should get together and they have to select one monk who is going to have it. That the robe is directly connected to Vinay rules. Vinay means discipline, disciplinary rules. So before the receiving of the robe, the recipient should have completed some requirements. Now Bhante Mettananda completed all the requirements. Now I think before that the other selected him as a recipient. So now because mostly in Sri Lanka or somewhere where the monks, maybe more than monks, enough monks they gather. So among the gathering, one monk is selected. So here the recipient completed all the Vinay requirements. Now after receiving the robe, he has to do another activities to make this robe becomes a Katina. So this robe is not a regular common robe. It is a Katina. Katina means a robe under the disciplinary requirements, under the rules of the disciplines. The dayakas or the donors offer to the community of monks, not a one monk. Now you have with your hands maybe 10-20 of Atapirikara, 8 requisites of the monks. I think you know in this parcel what is included. 3 robes, the bowl, the belt, and razor, and needle and a thread. Kind of 8 at the time, and not actually a strainer, water strainer. And these 8 items are called together Atapirikara, Ashtapariskara. So when you offer Atapirikara, it is not a Vinay requirement, but the Katina robe completely with the Vinay discipline, it is a requirement of disciplinary rules. That's why it becomes a Katina robe. The Katina means the literally meaning of the word Katina is the hard. The Anisansa means what you accumulate over in the Katina Chivara as a wholesome thoughts. The benefits are very hard, very strong. Usually, we believe, according to the Buddha's Dhamma, we are in the samsaric journey as a wanderers. In this journey, we have done good and bad together. So Continue. In the samsara means the circle of birth and death. And ignorantly, mostly we have done the bad activities, bad karmas. We accumulated bad karmas. And most of the time the good karmas also we practice, we accumulated. So from time to time, good karmas and bad karmas are coming to effect. In Sinhala people, they are they know a word called apala. Apala means bad time. Why apala means bad time means the results of the bad karmas what we accumulated, what we practiced, known or unknown, ignorantly. So the Katina, offering of Katina, the Katina activity, the wholesomeness of Katina, so strong, it has a kind of powers, invisible powers to erase some effectives of bad karmas. There are 5 great bad karmas, what we call Pancha Anantari karma, the very, very strong bad karmas. There are 5. Killing of mom, killing of dad, shedding the blood from the Buddha's body, dividing the united Sangha. Like that, there are 5 bad things which gives very bad results, strong bad results. Wiping out that bad results, all other minor effectives of minor karmas can be erased by the wholesomeness of Katina Pinkam. So it's so great, so virtuous, so special. On the other hand, we monks, I am the most senior monk here. Now I have been in this robe for 52 years. And so I'm too old. And I observed 50 Katina ceremonies. And so I became senior. When we meet each other, they ask, but how old are you? That means it is not my real age, but how many vasanas I have observed, they ask. So our seniority is taken to according to the observance of Katina ceremonies. So that's why this is special and this is most important ceremony. We all know the purpose of gathering, but according to tradition, we have to ask the main sponsor why this gathering is, why these monks are here, why these other people are here. So why this is special robe? We all know, but this is tradition. So Chandrasri Mahatmya, you should announce. No, you should announce first.
Venerable Mahasangha, 3 months ago we kindly invited Bhantes to observe Retreat in this new temple, and you kindly accepted our invitation. So as Bante mentioned earlier, so during the last 3 months, we were able to accumulate, collect a lot of meritorious deeds because of the programs that you conducted. So on behalf of everybody, the devotees of the Pittsburgh Buddhist Center, friends and well-wishers, we have prepared a Katina robe to be offered to you. That's why we all have gathered here today. Please accept our puja.
And now Digari. Yeah. Everyone is willing to. You may touch it. Unfold completely. Unfold completely. Unfold completely. Everyone can hold.